the information that you have, whether that particular person is into sports or is into, some kind of, let's say, uh, whether he's into sports itself only, whether he's into, digital gaming itself only, whether he's into some kind of art itself only. If you have that information, you should be putting it into use. You should be making sure you are utilizing that information and giving them the personalized experience when they open up your website, when they come to your store itself only, or when they are seeing ads itself only. So that particular information needs to be put into utilization. So that is what they are kind of looking at. And then they are looking for consistency across journeys. We discussed about it. So let's say if particular person, let's say, bought something, he got some, issues with that particular product, with that service. Now they're reaching back to you. The customer service executives, either online, either in a store, needs to have the same information, and then the marketing team should also have the same information. This particular person bought this item, faced some issues, and now he's coming back to us. So they should be put into a journey where we are reflecting that. We understand that you did not like the experience last time when you purchased from us. So we need to put all of that into perspective. Then we have control over data and privacy. Basically, all the customers want control over what data you are utilizing, how you're utilizing it. I don't want you to utilize that data anymore. They want that. So we need to provide that as well. Then we get recognition beyond transactions. So basically, it should not be transactions itself only. It should not be something like, you're simply saying, hey, thanks for buying from us. Your product will be reaching to you in this 5 days or 3 days itself only. It should not be like that. It should be recognition. You should be giving them certain, kind of rewards for that. Not only the points reward, but rewards like, thanks for being a customer, thanks for purchasing this particular item consistently with us. And then you are giving them, we give you a free item for this. Or if they are doing social engagement with your brand in a positive manner, and you are kind of recognizing that as well. So they are looking for that. If they're raising concerns on social media platform, when they reached out to your support itself only, you need to recognize that they are truly disappointed with the experience. You need to understand that. So that is something that the customers are expecting. And then lastly, the value that the brand has need to align with what they are looking for. If they are in sports, you need to kind of reflect that in the marketing activities, in the journeys that you are running, all of that. So those are the primary things that the customers are expecting in today's era itself only.
Even if you hire a chief personalization officer in your organization and that person is really, really giving their best in order to like build the best personalization journey for your customers at each point, there is still a lot of dependency onto the system and the technology that you're going to build that is going to help that individual provide the best personalized experience. And a lot of time what happens is companies really, really want to give the personalized experience, but their systems, technologies, or the processes that they have onto those old school technologies or the platforms doesn't really allow them to give that amazing personalized experience. And that's exactly where people need to really think about the technology stack or the platforms or the like channels that they're using uh, to like to be redone or to be changed probably. And that's where a lot of people pull themselves back and think that okay, we are not going to do that, but that's the worst mistake. They think that changing the system, changing the technology, changing the platform is going to cost them a lot of time, energy, and whether that's going to be a success or not, they are not sure about it. So of course there's a risk into doing that, but the bigger risk is to losing the competitive edge into the market and losing onto the business overall. So don't rely on to old school automations to provide a customized personalized experience at every touch point. If the systems are not integrated well with each other, if the data is not flowing seamlessly, and if the automation platform is not so well automated, it cannot really provide the personalized experience or a great customer experience that you're looking for. And that's exactly why Salesforce has created customer experience platform, in which different clouds of it are coming together and helping you as a business or as a brand to provide a unified customer experience. That's exactly what we're going to look into at. So yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. So just to before we dive into that, I want to talk about what are some of the challenges that businesses typically face. We have been discussing them here and there, but here's a summary of it itself only. Like, how do you meet the customer in the right moment itself only? A lot of brands are doing it already, where they are having all of the information in hand, and they are quick about it, they are personalized about it, they are consistent about it, and they're providing the right experience to the customers. But what are the challenges that typically businesses face in not being able to do all of that? So the first thing is the customer data is scattered. So like the POS data, like the in-store or the brick and mortar store data is not connected to the online data, and the experience platform or the customer support platform that the customer support executives use is not having the right data. It's all scattered. That is one thing. Then the journey is not following the right data itself only, and that is true. If the data is not in single place, how the marketing activity can happen? Then personalization comes very late. So that is one thing. And then we have lack of automations, as Shrey mentioned. And then the last thing is customer loyalty becomes difficult, because when the businesses are not relying on the real-time data, on the real-time value of it, they are relying on the outdated processes, and the data is syncing 1 day later or 7 days later. So then it doesn't make sense from the loyalty perspective, because your competitors are doing it in real time, but you are not. So that kind of gives us the difference itself only. So connecting with every touch point, we have the CXP platform, Customer Experience Platform. So Customer Experience Platform is not just single platform, it's a bunch of platforms that can help a brand provide the right experience, provide the right,
It's a
things.
suite of different Salesforce products or Salesforce clouds that come together to help you solve one major like goal of your business, that is customer experience.
Yeah,
Am I
that is true.
correct?
That's true. And so, it allows you to anticipate, it allows you to do social loyalty and deliver relevance at all of the touch point itself only.